Alright. I'm gonna ask these lovely people right here. What's FOREX? What's FOREX?
FOREX is a market. So FOREX is similar to like the stock market. It's a financial market, $7 trillion a day. And it basically fluctuates all different currencies. You know, whenever you go out the country or you experience anything with multiple currencies, that's what the foreign exchange market is. So, for example, I just came from Mexico like a month or so ago. Exchanged my US dollar for peso. So the exchange rate, depending on what it is, I've got more or less of my money. So I believe that every $1 is about 20 pesos. So I'm getting a bang for my buck in Mexico. But say something was to happen and the worth of the US dollar was to drop super low. When I exchange my money back over, I'm getting a lot more bang for my buck in the US dollar. So that's pretty much what the exchange do and how you can actually make profit from it. But it's more than just foreign currencies. You got cryptocurrencies, some stocks you can do like NAS 100, German 30, US 30.
You gotta explain.
Yeah.
You talking to
I
mean, I'm sorry. That's true.
I don't know what you talking about.
I get inspired by people that take me higher, that elevate my thoughts, make me picture different desires. My uncle said you got it, I knew it, but that inspired. He said you could reach a place that the rest of us just aspire. My foot is on the gas, I'm mashing, ain't got no brakes. Trying to live my life in 24 hours is how I think. Learning really is the difference in patience and force the way.
Oh, that's what Hill said.
Yeah.
I just can't, like, you're not about to be all in my face.
That's why I can't do that.
Football?
But it's different.
It is
How is it
different.
You get to go home.
They got me fucked up. You get off the field.
I guess.
You down in
All
the
day,
mind,
every day.
the body, in every way. You can't be yourself in there.
Yeah. I still like how do you handle the customers? They like Roger that, like dude, don't say that shit to me. I'm like Roger that, like nah, bro, chill out.
You feel like more people do it for like really to serve the country or for to like
Benefits.
to benefit their life.
Benefits.
I don't think nobody care about this country.
I don't know about that.
Nobody care about
Right, I don't think nobody.
this. Man,
I feel like it's a bonus. They're like, okay, I'm here for the benefits, but it's also nice that I get to serve for some people. But it's initially the benefits.
I think people in that shit for the bag.
Yeah.
Honestly.
but they not getting they not getting paid like
They
that.
get their college paid for
Yeah, I
it,
might
though.
say that's what I was about to say. A lot of people, but that's part of the
The
benefit.
people on our team, they be married as soon as they get up in there. You get bonuses for that. They got 7 kids at 20 years old. Like
But
they're
they-
there for the money.
Yeah.
They're there for the bag.
I was just talking to Maur about that though. He said like they be getting with that though because like you said they there for life. Like they be trying to lock people in. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
live on
you
this.
have all them kids and then you benefit from them, but then what? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all all always together.
Yeah, like you won't be
Yeah.
like.
So technically my brother married, but the reason why he married is because he get a house. So the
Same
benefits.
reason takes.
So
benefits.
the
Bro,
benefits.
the benefits.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they get you in like that.
Yeah.
It's like me, that's why I said it was
They target people that don't have opportunities.
It's not meant for me because I'm not good with like doing things like that. Like you're not about to sit here and tell me like you feel me. If you want some more free stuff, like get married. Like what? No,
Right.
I'm not about to do that.
So like, do you feel like you're financially free when you in the military, or you feel like you stuck? You can't really spend the money, you can't really go on vacation.
Oh yeah, I
I
don't
feel like
think
you're financially stable,
Financially stable.
not free.
That's real.
That's real.
And this might be a little controversial because we said nobody care about this country. I know a couple people that in the military that are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel you though, those benefits is a big part.
Yeah, a lot of people be scarred for life.
Yeah.
Like, they be real militant.
Yeah.
My dad, OCD.
I
OCD.
yeah, I believe it.
Bro, I can't even lift. I'm like, bro, it's cool. I got to go get my own spot. Like, toothbrush out of the, he's losing his mind. Like, why is the toothbrush not in this hole? Like, it's 3 holes, that's your hole right there.
That's how you be?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
OCD.
Like, come on, man.
But that's probably, they
OCD.
probably been programmed like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Militant for the rest of your life.
Militant.
They
Like,
break you down in the mind, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why, like, bro, it's not meant for everybody because a lot of people are not ready for that. That's the problem. People can get broke down in that point, and that's why when they leave, they come back a totally different person. They got the PTSD. They're not ready for everything they see here.
and then, like, you know, like with JJ is a very free individual, and he feels like he's boxed in every single day, so he he went there to get personal growth, but it ended up like fighting to keep his own personality. It's
Yeah.
weird.
That's dope.
He
Going through it. That's a personality.
he has a bubbly, huge, ginormous, colorful personality in the military. I'm like, how
Now, when you
is
go,
that?
you're not able to get in contact with your family and stuff, besides writing letters and stuff, right?
It trained.
Like you said, whoever just got deployed to Germany, so he ain't talking to nobody. He probably writing letters, or he get like a phone call every.
I was only able to talk to my brother like once every like 2 weeks on a Sunday, maybe like for like 5 minutes. It was super small, and now it's done.
That's isolation. That's exactly how you make somebody. You isolate them and they're dependent on you.
Right.
I was told though it's different by the branch you go. Just like
That's
you got
right.
Army, military,
Marines is the worst.
Navy, Air Force, all of those. I heard all of them are different.
Okay.
So it's like you get different restrictions and different everything. For real.
My barber was in the Navy, and he was talking about like how they program you to like want to achieve like these high ranks, and then once you get there, like, okay, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Oh, so
like
you don't
no
feel
real,
fulfilled.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's saying now he come back into the real world, and it's just like he's been programmed to like have to achieve this or go to this level or go to this next height, and like with no real reward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like
It's just a label of the game.
yeah, like.
Chief Sergeant, shut the fuck up.
But then it affects them whenever you step back into regular society.
Because there's no rent system. It's nothing to prove their worth.
All right, so let's do a real introduction. I was trying to save it when y'all came in. That's why I was real short. I didn't want to go to because the best conversations always happen off the camera. So I wanted to save it so we can go ahead. Y'all can introduce yourselves. Tell us, you know what I'm saying, about your background, what y'all do, why y'all do it, whatever. Go ahead.
Future millionaires, by the way. Future millionaires.
I'm a first.
He said ladies first. Oh, you camera shop.
Nah,
Because you
I
told
like
him to
to
go
know.
first. I'm about to say.
I like to know what order stuff goes down. I just need to know what's going on.
That
But
was a little test.
yeah, so my name is Maur Williams. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I just graduated from Kent State University like 2-3 days ago. Appreciate it.
Like excellent.
It's my
Education is
second
important.
degree. Yes,
Remember that shit.
education is important.
Yeah.
It's my second degree.
What you get your degree in?
My first degree was Associates of Business. My second degree is a Bachelor's of Science,
Okay,
emphasizing in fashion merchandising and fashion media.
That's good.
Yo,
And
no.
Kent is a really good school for
Top 2. We're top 2 this
Oh
year.
yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
so-
That's
That's
crazy. I realized why my classes were so hard. Like top 4, okay, but top 2, okay.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
So I went to school, I got a degree, but I'm not familiar with what all the majors and stuff. What is, what you said?
Fashion merchandising,
No, the first one.
Associates of Business.
Yeah. You said associates in business?
Oh, my second's a Bachelor's in Science.
I thought you said associate.
Associates.
Yeah, I heard something
No,
else.
Associates in Business. It was just a business degree from Tri-C that I got in high school. And then this is my bachelor's. It's a science
Fashion, so
degree,
you-
but
so
it's
you got-
a
you
business.
Only 22 years old. Bag alert.
Right.
So you into fashion?
I love fashion.
Okay,
I
so
love art.
So, you know,
yeah, y'all need to link up.
Really? Yeah, I went to Cleveland School of the Arts from like 4th grade all the way up. That's how I know key art.
Okay.
Yeah, I absolutely love doing anything that helps people open up their freedom to be able to express themselves. I was going to go into image consulting before I got into investing and things like that. I feel like they tie in pretty well, but yeah, you know, growing people, giving them areas where they can, you know, express
Build their
themselves.
confidence.
Whether it's like social media or building a business or just their personal image, how they dress themselves, how they present themselves, events to go to, all that stuff.
So you could be a social media manager?
Yeah, I was. I did an internship for Co-Creative in downtown Cleveland for the past 4 months. And I was their social media intern.
I don't know why I let her go.
You know, Whitney Belafonte? She just graduated from Kent.
Whitney, yeah.
Hello.
What?
Swear.
Really? That is wild.
Small world. Cleveland, man.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I know her.
That's hard.
All right, Donovan.
That's me. My name is Donovan Golar. You feel me? My name is 23. My name is 23. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I live in Detroit, Michigan. I moved to Detroit, Michigan a year after high school. I was really just trying to be.
You said you moved a year after high school?
A year after I graduated.
You live there right now?
To Detroit?
Yeah.
Detroit, yeah.
Oh, so you just here visiting?
Yeah. But I'm moving back. A lot of people don't know I said I'm going to move back.
Don't know that?
They don't know. I'm moving back literally just because it's really a smart business decision. You feel me? It's really going to be something that I can really impact the city of Cleveland before I leave. And then when I leave, I'm really going to be gone for good. Okay. I'll come back and, impact, but I really got to go. So, yeah, I moved out there. I really was just trying to get into a trade. I couldn't go to college. So I was just trying to find something to do. And my dad was like, trade school. I was like, all right, I'm good with my hands, go to trade school. Couldn't get in trade school. So I really was just, I didn't pass the test. It was like a little test that you gotta do. I took it about 2 or 3 times and just couldn't pass it. So I was just working for it, you feel me? And then to my last job, I was a spectrum technician. So I was there for about a year, and that was actually the most money I ever made. But I was just tired. I was like, I'm 22, and I feel like I'm 45.
Fall through roofs and shit.
I done fell through roofs. You feel me?
No.
I done almost fell off of a 50-foot line.
People dogs be trying to chase you and stuff.
Dogs, stepping in dog species. You feel me? Dealing with customers, and then remember, I was doing this in COVID, so it's like that's when it got real for me because I ended up catching COVID from being at work, so I couldn't go to work. So. I really just said I couldn't do it anymore, and then that's when I hit this lovely individual up, and I said, I need you to teach me what you know how to do. And she taught me literally how to invest in cryptocurrency, and once it was that, I was like, man, I'm sold.
So y'all mainly deal with crypto?
Crypto, foreign exchange.
Anything falling in the foreign exchange market. So
We got the one taking the lead, man.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm talking about how you hit her up.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's like that.
Yeah, I like that.
She's like that though. Like this, you feel me? I'm gonna hype her up regardless, but this is not the type of person that is going to get information and not let nobody know about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So once I seen, because she didn't tell y'all a lot. Like she in school, she ended up living in Italy and you feel me, going to Greece. Was it Greece? Going on
I went to Germany. I lived in Florence for 3 months. Went to Milan for a day. I literally was there the day that COVID first happened. They shut everything down. We were on our way to Milan Fashion Week, and they literally was like, no one can enter. So we were like on a bus at the border, and it was like, okay, yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
Right. So me seeing her doing that while I was a year older than her, body tired because I just got off a 10-hour shift, climbing 50 feet in the air. I was like, what are you doing with your life? So
yeah, because I hadn't worked a job in about a year at that point.
Exactly.
So I'm 2 years into not working a job.
You don't work a job at all?
I haven't worked a job in so long.
Can't
I don't
do
even
it.
know what to do. I
Can't
can't
do
even
it.
imagine clocking
Can't do it, man. I be
Like,
telling them all the time. I commend y'all.
All right, let's give it to shit, man.
I can't do it.
All right. I'm gonna ask these lovely people right here. What's FOREX? What's FOREX?
FOREX is a market. So FOREX is similar to the stock market. It's a financial market, $7 trillion a day. And it basically fluctuates all different currencies. Whenever you go out the country or you experience anything with multiple currencies, that's what the foreign exchange market is. So, for example, I just came from Mexico like a month or so ago. Exchanged my US dollar for peso. So the exchange rate, depending on what it is, I've got more or less of my money. So I believe that every $1 is about 20 pesos. So I'm getting a bang for my buck in Mexico. But say something was to happen and the worth of the US dollar was to drop super, super low. When I exchange my money back over, I'm getting a lot more bang for my buck in the US dollar. So that's pretty much what the exchange do and how you can actually make profit from it. But it's more than just foreign currencies. You got cryptocurrencies. Some stocks you can do like NAS 100, German 30, US 30.
You gotta explain.
You talking to
You know how that's
I mean, I'm sorry. That's true.
I don't know what you talking about.
I'm here.
You got cryptocurrency.
Yes.
Can you explain the difference between the crypto and the foreign?
Okay, so cryptocurrency is basically how you do transactions online. So anytime you buy something online, it's probably through a cryptocurrency because your actual dollar you got in your hand, you can't put it in the computer.
Okay. So like Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum,
I'm down to all of those.
Dogecoin.
A show on Netflix called The Startup.
I started watching that. I fell asleep.
What is it?
And it's like it's like Gen Coin or something like that.
I fell asleep.
It's a show or a documentary?
I've seen it.
It's a movie.
3 episodes, 3 seasons, 10 episodes a season. And it's a fictional story.
But it's about currency.
But it's about currency and
I
like
need to
starting
watch it.
programs and
I need to
like.
watch it.
Yeah, it was cool. I really don't know what they're doing. I'm trying to figure it out, but it's right on time.
So 2 things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick your brain today for 2 reasons. One, I got my own perspective on Forex. I'm gonna just let y'all know.
I love perspectives. Give it to me.
And 2, Dogecoin kicking my ass.
That's okay. You know why?
Why?
Elon Musk talked down on that.
Oh yeah, I know.
But that's only because a lot of people don't know he has his own cryptocurrency that he's making right now. So I have
Elon Musk got his own
It's called
cryptocurrency.
Elon. Yeah.
That's what they be doing in that.
So he was.
Man, what?
Yeah. So I have 11. Well, I don't know if I should say that, but I got some.
No, I'm saying.
I got 11 million Elon right now, so it's less than 1 cent. So when it gets to 1 cent, I'll probably have like 100,000. By the time I get 1 cent,
Hold on.
I'm gonna be, up there.
No, don't trip. You said Elon.
Yes. So you can only get it through certain platforms. So that's why, that's pretty much what our investment group does, is pretty much give people access to stuff that they don't know about. Because Elon is not on Robinhood or any other platform. It's only one. It's called MetaMask. So MetaMask, you gotta get approved for it. I mean, I'll show you how to download it and stuff.
And he gonna put down other competitors or things that could potentially. Is that why he said? Is that why?
Yeah, I'm not confirmed, but I feel like that makes a lot of sense. If you have something that you're producing into the market and you are already endorsing something else, it's like, yeah, that's cool. But the biggest thing with cryptocurrency is that because it's not tangible money, the purpose of it flourishing is with it have purpose and trust. So like with Bitcoin, everybody trusts Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, notorious, $50,000. You can buy a Lambo with it, Tesla with it, everything with it. And then it has a purpose because it's the only way that people are able to do transactions online. So now that you're adding new cryptocurrencies, what is it endorsed by? Like, who is using it? For example, I got into Ripple in 2019. In 2019, it was at 17 cents. The reason I got into it is because Walmart was using it as their cryptocurrency to do MoneyGrams. So that makes sense. It has a purpose and it's trusted. Everybody trusts Walmart. Everybody use MoneyGram. Why not? So now it's almost to $2. So I made a good profit off of it. So.
I love learning shit like that.
So look, do y'all day trade or are y'all just like holding?
Both. It's multiple ways. Like the market itself is so large.
Yeah,
You can
I'm
do
familiar.
all
I'm
types of
trying to
stuff
get
in
into
it.
trading stocks, but not Forex.
It's essentially the same way.
Explain Forex then.
Yeah.
Because from my perspective, I see pyramid scheme. I'm gonna just keep it real.
Everyone does.
I'm gonna just keep it real because, and let me tell you why. Because in order for, and I know it's a way to do Forex without having a team, but in order for the individual here to keep moving, they gotta bring a bunch of individuals from over here and grab them and pull. So to me, that's like a pyramid scheme.
So I got you where that perspective may be, but I like to bring people to like this idea, right? So say you had like a clothing line, right? You're my friend. I'm gonna tell people word of mouth marketing about your business, right? You could probably give me a code. I get profits off of them getting a 15% off because they got the information through me. So that's not a pyramid scheme. I'm just co-marketing with you to get you more customers.
But it's gonna be pennies compared to what you make.
Yeah, but that's because of the compensation plan of the actual business. Like the way he structured it, his marketing affiliation, he was our CEO's name is Chris Pateri. He did not know not a literally squat about network marketing. He was a trader, he was an investor. So he found this guy named Ivan Tapia, who's actually a network marketer. He's really notorious. First Latino male to be on Forbes list. And he's part of our company, and he basically showed them the disparities in network marketing that created pyramid schemes. So a lot of the reason why things in network marketing is considered pyramid scheme because the product that they were selling was less value than bringing people in. So when people would come into the business, the only way to make money was to bring people in because the product wasn't selling.
Okay.
Whereas this, our product sells itself because you can trade freely without telling anybody about it. And then you also get this opportunity to make more income from network marketing because the compensation plan is one of the largest in the entire industry. So they've never paid anybody ever this much. And then it's also
I got pushback.
My boy downloaded.
Yeah.
I want everybody to understand these two things we're talking about.
Okay.
yeah.
FOREX
Yep. No.
and network marketing.
Okay.
Network marketing is where people think it's a pyramid scheme. I want you to remember, it's ultimately 1000% optional. You're not made to do anything. If you don't want to tell people, you don't have to. What you're paying for is to learn how to make money in the largest financial market.
Gotcha.
It's bigger than the stock market. We all knew about the stock market before we were in the 6th grade. We knew nothing about the foreign exchange market.
Right.
The foreign exchange market is literally happening ever since they started making money. That's the thing. So if you got beef with it ain't beef
It's
with
more so
FOREX.
the
But let me
company,
tell you
not
why.
foreign
Let me tell you
exchange
why,
trading.
right? So look, that's all cool. You
Uh-huh.
pass the information to you, bring you on, so you can make money and I can make money. This and that. Boom. But I'm an individual, right? So why can't I go educate myself on stocks? Or why can't we just all be individual foreign exchange investors, stock market investors, stock market traders, and we just teach each other what we know without having to, okay, pay this money to get in this group, pay this money to join this team, pay this money to do this
I
and
got
that.
what you're saying.
No.
Because it's a business, Moses.
I mean, the
understand
thing
that.
is, it's just what you get access to. Because, like, with us, like, if I was to say that I never was part of the company, mind you, I have no history in educating with anything, especially investing. This is where I got all of my information from. So if I was to bring my limited source of information, we would probably all be losing money. So the thing that you're actually paying for is the education. Now, if you want to educate yourself, understand that you can join I Am Master Academy without anybody's referral link. Like, it's just a program. It's like Rosetta Stone. You can go do Rosetta Stone by yourself. But it's just a benefit to have a team there to, one, work together. Because now you have somebody that has more experience. Like, you joining my team because I've been here longer. And when you get into this market and this piece of information, remember y'all told me slow down. Because I'm like, I'm spitting. Like,
But
this is something
to
I'm
keep
used
growing,
to.
you gotta keep bringing people in.
But you don't have
But you
to.
don't have to.
You don't have to.
But you don't have
But that's
to.
how you grow, right?
That's how. But why
But
you
is-
want to
do
grow?
you wanna- do you wanna
trade?
grow?
I don't want to make more money.
But like,
Right, so it's
so
a decision.
that's why you broke it down. It's Forex and it's network marketing.
Yeah.
Network
The
marketing
network
is not
marketing
trading.
is the one that builds you up. But you don't gotta trade nothing. But if you want to trade, that's the Forex side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So network marketing is I gotta bring this person over here.
Yes.
So people can choose not to be network marketers. Like, I didn't even know I was a network marketer when I did it.
So
Because it's residual income. I know it's my dad's. Because it's residual
What?
income. So
Why do you do
when
it?
you build more people in your business, you're getting a certain amount every month. So you don't gotta trade nothing. You just get
and
$1,000 a
that's
month.
what I don't like.
But that's it. But why don't you like it though? At first I had my beef on it a little bit, but then like that my boy, I fucking got
That my
brother.
boy.
So then he explained it to me and it made sense. Like
Okay.
you're giving the people a lot of information, right? To get money in minutes, money in seconds and all that, right? Like that is expensive. If you trading, let's say you got $50 and you gonna make it $50 in 1 minute, and you're only paying $150 for the academy or however much you're paying, and you do that 4 times, you have literally just made the money that you made in 4 minutes
Don't know.
without knowing anything.
So my biggest thing is you gotta think about really like, okay, how do I put this? It's like with trading. Trading and network market, I know that it always get confused because it's like it's marketed the same way. But you gotta understand that I'm really big on what I'm adding value to. Like they're paying me because I'm adding a lot of value. Like I'm not guaranteeing specifically, but I'm pretty much guaranteeing that you're gonna make money because of the system that we have put in place. We have a lot of things that we do outside of the platform that helps people be extremely profitable. I'm doing one-on-one trainings with people. Like I have a team of over 400
And
people.
boom.
So I feel like I deserve $5,000 to continuously make 400 people money.
But so this is what I'm saying. So why don't you do one-on-one consultations instead of you got to join my team? And
Because I have limited information. Like the only reason you're making money is not because of me. Like it's because of the strategy. It's because of the scanner. It's because of the software. It's not because of me. I just know how to operate the software. It's kind of like having like an espresso machine and you're starting a coffee business. It's not really me. It's the espresso machine you're really here for, but I'm the only one that knows how to operate. That's why I get the advantage.
And her as a person, she doesn't have enough credibility that the Academy, regardless of what everybody have to say, has. You feel me? She learned what she learned by using what she paid for. You feel me? But like the main part about it is the Academy is something that you can go to literally Stanford for. You can go and learn how to do this, but instead of you learning how to do it for yourself, you're doing it for a bank. So once again, you're signing yourself up to go have a job. People me and her competing with in the market is banks.
Huntington.
The banks are the ones that are trading and making money. They're taking all of your money that's in the bank account right now, and they're trading that in the foreign exchange market. So they can make more money for their company and then give you your 1%.
Not even 1%, it's 0.01.
Yeah,
like
whatever they call it.
You get a penny on $5 type thing.
I got 4 cents in my savings account.
And that's why the overdraft fees and all of that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
They're using your money because think about it. Like your money's not sitting actually in a vault. It's electric. So you're having your bank account when they show you amount is cryptocurrency amount. So none of that money is tangible. You can take it out based on what they have in their revenue. But all of the money that you got in your account is technically theirs.
Like you got,
and they have Forex market. Yeah, they have Forex traders in the company. Like they're the ones that keep the business moving because they're taking that money, leveraging the capital, and bringing it back. Not even. They don't even get paid the most, but they're just workers. They're just like a cashier. Or bank teller.
They make good money though.
Yeah, they get paid good money. It's about $25 an hour.
On the side of themselves.
Right, but you can't do that because it's inside trading.
Now we get into the nitty-gritty. Okay. So does more of y'all money? This might be a little too personal.
No, I'm transparent. Like, come on.
Come from the forex side where you just trade in foreign exchange, or the
Residual
network
side?
market?
The trading side. Because the thing is, okay, and this is another thing that I want to touch on, because I feel like this, especially with people in my team, I tell them this all the time. Most of the time, people come to trade just to make money. They're not really here to educate themselves. So that's the biggest thing. It's like you need capital because this is a rich man's sport. Like you need money to trade. So a lot of times people go into the residual bag just so they have the proper capital to make the money they want to see.
Okay.
So when I make the money that I make in the residual side, I'm using that as capital to reinvest. So I'm doubling up whatever I get. So I'm automatically making more money trading. But the capital is coming from the company and helping people make money. That's why I chose not to work, because I'd rather spend more time showing people how to make money than go work a job for capital to go trade anyways.
So playing golf, not playing basketball.
Yeah.
So you're not just fast breaking, you actually take your time and see.
And then it's like, you know, with people that come into it, they don't realize that it's 2 avenues going into it. We create systems so that whether you want to learn how to trade or not, you can still make money. Or it's an educational platform that can make you a very, very great trader. I have like 3 people in our investment group that are educators on the platform after trading for 3+ years. Like the education is that elite that they became 6-figure earners from knowing nothing. So the education is elite, but it's also the access that's elite, because whether you want to just trade for a couple months and get a bag real quick, you can do that, and you don't have to have any background.
But what I can say is it's not the same for every single last person that you see do this. You feel me? There's people who come in here and say, "Bro, get the trade," and I'm just trying to.
Facts. That's who.
Nothing
You said
wrong
they
with
just trying
it.
to what?
They just trying to go chairman. So get the trade. Chairman is when you're making more than $10,000 a month. So they'll say.
How you do that? By bringing people
By
on?
bringing people
See what I'm saying? I don't.
Well, hold on, listen.
And that's what we're saying.
You
Like,
don't
people come in and
don't
do that, but that's not the basis of the platform.
Because if y'all know social media run everything. If I got a big social media following, how many people would take me into a chairman?
500. I promise you, the people that got the following don't people be chairman.
300 to 400, 500 next to their picture. Is that what
No,
that
that's not their team. That's the amount of money they make. So P5 means 5,000 a month. C10 means
I always
chairman.
want to know.
But the amount of people on your team is what's going to base you
so
for
they
that.
like P1 or P2.
That's $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month. Yes, but it's based on your team size. So you don't have 2,000 people to get 2,000 a month.
So what's y'all rank?
I'm platinum 5,000.
Platinum 5,000.
But the thing is if you are not really like, you feel me, knowing what you're talking about, you can't help these people and know really how the business, the industry, how foreign exchange really works. You're not gonna be able to sustain a team large enough for a chairman. You feel me? Because you gotta help people.
It's almost
You actually gotta know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, so that's where I'm saying it's not a scheme.
Hold on, because she said she got 400 people on her team.
Yeah.
And you said it take 5.
Yes.
So you looking at like the end of this year? You about to
No,
be.
she looking at in the next few days. Like, that's like,
Yeah.
listen,
Because
bro.
you gotta think about it. Yeah, but think about this. I have an organization of 400 plus people. I'm not the only one making money. I'm not the only one residual.
Yeah,
If he
he's
brings
under
in
her.
people,
Yeah.
he's benefiting my numbers. He's benefiting his numbers,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera.
So
So
what
I
if
have
the
400 people backing me to get 100 people this
So
week.
what if the people that you have on your team are not active?
Then it doesn't count.
So what do they have to do to keep them?
So, I mean,
They pay their subscription. As long as they have the subscription, it's kind of like, subscription like Netflix, Apple TV. If you ain't got Netflix, you ain't got to watch
So
no
what would be the services they would be giving?
the access. So with the academy, you have the Basics Academy. So that's basically taking you from fundamentals of knowing nothing to trading to all the way to where you can start making money. And then you have Go Live education. So Go Live is basically a teacher. So it's 120 six-figure and seven-figure earners that trade with us, and they get on sessions with a weekly schedule for 30, 45 minutes a day, and they're calling out trades for you. So basically how it works is the basics.
But I didn't pay for it.
That's cool.
It's
If
free
they want to
trial.
share, they
I've
can
been free
share.
trial before.
No,
Yeah,
like
they
I
have
knew
a free
somebody that
one.
had it.
And you was like, I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this.
It's
too,
different.
bro.
It's different when you got it with you.
Yeah.
But the Go Lives is like the first half they're educating you, and then the second half they're making you money. So if say it's your first day, as long as you know what the call and the put button is, you can make money, whether you know what you're doing or not. And then thirdly is you have their strategy. So these six-figure earners are actually formulating their strategy, which usually costs way more. Like the harmonic scanner itself is $110,000. So you're getting it for a monthly fee of $175, and then you have access to it, so you can freely trade whenever you personally feel like it, even if you don't. Having a lot more confidence in the market because you're like, okay, this trade is 85 to 90% accurate, and I don't even have to know nothing, but if these lines line up, I'm getting into the trade.
So
And then the personal mentorships, you got the one-on-ones, and you also got the group chat, you got the extra Zooms. So it's like, we give a lot of service for just $175. like, it's bulletproof. Like, the only way you don't make money is if you don't make money.
literally, if you don't want to. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't want to make money, if you don't want to, people be like, I don't have time, but it's like, you have time to go to work. That's to make money. You have time to make money.
Yeah.
So about how many hours a day y'all spend working?
Working, trading, or talking to the team.
All of it.
Oh,
Trading sessions, 30 minutes. Talking to my team is like an all-day thing, but it doesn't really feel like work because we're just we just talk like this.
Yeah.
Like it's not like facilitated or I have to put in extra effort. It's like they call my phone like, hey Maur, I got this issue, or I want to tell somebody about the opportunity, or can you help me with this? Sit there for about 30 minutes, break down the problem, solve it, about the rest of your day.
Okay, so P5 and P2, right? And you're on her team.
Yep.
So
Are you on someone else's team?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My mentor's from Detroit, so his name is Oge. He's the chairman of 100. So
Okay. Gotcha.
God damn.
Yeah.
I told you, bro. Black people are getting too.
they're getting off. Like
know.
my friend Rice, I actually brought
Chairman
him.
100. That means making 100K a month.
Yeah.
Yes, 100,000 more
Wait.
residual.
I told you.
Residual.
I told you, young black niggas get to it.
And then most of our team is definitely minorities under the age of 25, like super,
tell
super
you.
young.
Yeah.
Told you.
And it goes all the way up.
Told you.
Like this is not official, so I'm not gonna say it like it's official. But
Yeah.
one of my friends, he's officially making $750,000 a month at 24, and that's base. So you still get bonuses and other things.
And when
So
did he start?
he started 4 years ago.
Okay.
So for 4 years, he went from 0 to $1 million a month. Yeah. And then the company is still advancing because we're still a young company. When it comes to Fortune 500s, it's usually 10 plus years that you get to that Fortune 500 level. We've already gotten way further into that, and we're only 7 years old. So right now we're formulating a chairman 1 million, 2 million, and 10 million. So you can be making $10 million a month.
Quick question:
Just from
is it taxed?
Yeah, so your residual income is taxed as a next tax bracket, so you get 1099s if you do your LLC, which we always suggest. We have tax trainings and stuff, so you know how to properly tax it and stuff. But your trading is actually not taxed unless the money comes out of your account. So that's why they call trading the rich man's sport, because if you have millions of dollars in your brokerage account, it doesn't. If you don't pull it out, it's not taxed. So you could continuously
Well,
grow.
you're gonna pull it out at some point though. So.
Yeah, so what we do is we have trading plans. So our team is set up so that, say from your first day you start to the end of the year, you know how much your withdrawals will be. Usually we keep it under $10,000 because if you do less than 6 figures, you don't change the tax bracket. So you'll be fine to freely take the money out so you can pay bills or take trips, whatever the case may be, without really altering much with your income. But
You still
At the day.
invest on your own? outside of this as well?
No, I'm working on like diversifying my income, but I'm more so invested in what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Because cryptocurrency is more advanced than really anything that's going on right now.
So you don't even day trade anymore.
Yeah, day trade, but that's part of the company. Like we day trade
within that.
Yeah.
So for
You said
people
company.
who like with Forex,
like within
they
So Forex is separate than the company. We're part of a company that teaches us how to trade. Forex is just like stock market.
That's what
And
they
this
teach
company.
This company is like Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, it's called I Am Academy.
I am Mastery Academy.
Yeah,
And that's just one company.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a ton of them.
that's the company that teaches.
We were the first though. Just to put that out there. Who's the first?
Okay, that makes- so for people who want to get involved and do it, have you like taught classes with people that just literally absolutely didn't know anything about it? Like, or can those people get involved too, or should you have some kind of like know-how?
That's what the basics are for. They literally, the first video is called What's Forex.
Yeah.
Second video, history of Forex.
Yeah.
Third video, what you trade. Like, it's literally
so it breaks
baby
it.
steps. I knew, when I say nothing, my first 30 days I turned $50 to $2,000. That's the reason why I went to Florence.
Okay.
Didn't know. I still don't even know enough. But that's cool with me because I'm still making money. That's all that
That's the
matters.
purpose of the academy. It literally is going to cut the learning curve in half.
Yes.
So like I said,
Okay.
you go to college to learn how to do this, you feel me? In 4 years, you come out with a degree.
Yeah.
But for you to really become a master
Degree
trader,
no
you got to put in literally over 10,000 hours.
Right.
That's why with the academy, you don't got to put in 10,000 hours to learn a strategy and be able to press a button because they're telling you everything you need to do.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just listen.
So what would you say to all the people who are like, oh, you can just listen to podcasts. You can
Podcast,
Right.
read books.
Because again, people don't want to really know how to trade. But a lot of people have told me, I'm going to just go read a book about it.
But
Did they
see,
read
at
the
the
book?
same time, you can't
No.
do that though because at the same time,
It works.
it works.
It does. No, I'm not saying
the
it doesn't.
And the people that's higher up and stuff, they had to learn somehow.
They learn from the academy.
But the academy had to learn from somewhere.
No.
Yeah, they got the history. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
don't get me
So
wrong,
they gon-
information's
But to
out there.
formulate a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
strategy.
The information is out. It might take you a longer time.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's the academy is just to cut the learning curve.
I mean,
Right.
put it- let me
Yeah,
put it in
I have
perspective.
friends that just trade. They're affiliate traders. They fund people's accounts and they trade them for them and give them a percentage back. Like the money, the
So I
actual
have a friend that
information. Yes, like the
Yeah.
information is out there.
And what he do is he day trade himself,
Mm-hmm.
and then he start his own little group message or whatever y'all said that pay the $175 a month like the academy.
Subscription?
He start his own where people got to pay him for his information, but he just doing it off reading books, watching podcasts.
That's what they're saying. It works. They cut the learning curve. Like,
And then how
At
many
the end
people
of
is
the
you
day,
gonna
more
be able to
teaching
impact?
than stuff.
Because you gotta think about it. You're paying for 100 educators, strategies,
Yeah.
recorded videos. Like you're paying a
the
little for a
experience.
lot more.
Yeah.
Like when it comes out, not to discredit anything your friend is
Yeah.
doing, but it's just like think about it. You're self-employed.
Yeah.
You're not financially free because if you step away for a week to go travel, your people not making money.
Exactly.
Whereas I could travel as freely as I would like, and my people still making money, still educated because the system is in place. But people go and get the information, but a lot of people don't do it.
Bro, that's the only thing. He's just doing more work than me.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I was the person, I knew what she was doing, but I was like, you want how much of my money? I'm not doing it, right? But listen, think about it like this. If you add up the monthly subscription, it's $2,100.
A year.
$2,100
You're paying
a year.
$2,000 a year to
$2,100 a year. People are making $2,100
People make
in a
six
day. People are
figures
making
off
$2,100
this.
in a day. People are turning
So how long it took you to get the P2?
P2. It took me.
You take
Less
that
than
No,
wrong.
I mean it was less than a year.
Less than a year.
Only reason why it took me so long was because I was not putting my all into it. Like I want you to understand. Once again, getting to these ranks is not easy. Like,
effort.
it's not just
It's real
about
effort.
getting people. You have to literally form a relationship with them. You have to teach them things. You have to treat them like they're kids because they come in here and don't know how to move the mouse.
They
You
don't
feel
know how
me?
to-
So how many people
Yeah.
would that take you to get on your team
75 people.
to get the P2?
Yeah, 75 people get to B2, and then it's 225 to get to P5. So it's really just, you feel me? But I don't look at it as getting people. I look at it as I have to develop you.
Yes.
In order for you to be able, because you're not just getting people, you're leading these
Man,
people.
who won't
Yeah,
pay
exactly.
$175 subscription if they're not really sold on what's going on?
A lot of people though.
I'm not putting
A lot of people gonna do it
$175
because
You paying a subscription and not making no money?
it's gonna be people that it's gonna be people that's gonna do it. But see, in my mind, if you tell me I owe you $175 a month, tomorrow you better tell me how I can make that $175.
Yeah, that's what the trading plan is. The trading plan.
30 seconds.
Think about it.
I need that back right now.
Look. You're not paying us, but think about this. Trading plan is set up 30 days. You only paying for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
Out of that 30 days, think about just making $20. That's $600. Easily. You got your initial feedback, you got money to pay your monthly fee and extra.
$20 a day.
$20 a day. And $20 is light from what we do on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
We make $20 5 times in minutes. So it's like, if you do it the proper way, you are good. Like, more than good.
Oh, so y'all saying the P5 is just y'all residual?
That's side. That's a whole nother bag. That's a whole nother bag. That's not trading.
The money you make in the market, nobody.
And stats wise,
nobody touch your money.
Yeah.
When you make it while you're trading, nobody touches your money. You withdraw it, that goes straight to your account where you're withdrawing it from, and then you're transferring that to regular money, and then it's your own money. I don't touch it, nothing like that. You do what you want to do with it. If you want to come in, there are people who came in here and made money their first month and didn't pay their subscription again.
Yeah.
Said, I loved it here. I'm done though.
That's all they needed. Because it's need based.
No, they didn't trade by themselves.
They just didn't want to trade.
People are, when you do this, bro, you see a whole different side of people that you never thought you'd see.
Yes.
Like they just act different from in normal life. This is different from them. So they'll literally pay the money and then not make it, not answer the phone for you to make sure that they don't want to do it, but they know they want to make money. You feel me? They don't want to.
It's an effort.
I want to do this, but I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be in the group. I don't want to be in the group chats and like that. Like they come in here low-key fighting the system that we have set in place. That's why we got so much success so fast.
Yeah.
They fight the system, then it don't really work. So you see a whole different side of people, and people like us, we just love it. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
It is what it is, but it's like, with these people, stats-wise, our investment group as a whole, we're 90% solely traders. So when it comes to the network marketing side, only 10 to 15% are even doing that. So a lot of us are literally just here to make money. But like he said, you realize a lot about people and what they really truly want. So that's what he was saying, building that relationship. Because I'm the type of leader, and even Don is. I tell them whatever you ask for is what you'll get. So if you ask for nothing, you're gonna have nothing on the platter. But if you come in saying like these are the things that I want, and I'm just gonna be submissive on whatever is gonna get me there, that's totally fine. But a lot of times people say that they want stuff that they're not even ready to work for. That's why this is an effort-based business. Right. And it's normal because people have come into things like school, for example. A lot of people got passed through high school just for knowing people, just for doing athlete stuff. Like they've gotten into a system where they've been from, exactly. So think about that. Think about working a job. You can still do the absolute bare minimum coming from a person that has done it multiple times. I'm gonna do the bare minimum and I'm still gonna get paid. So you're coming from those aspects of life. You've never really been in a situation where I have to do what I need to do to get what I get.
But that's why people are scared of being self-employed in general, though.
Exactly. Right. But it's not even just self-employed. It's just you told me you want to make $50 a day. Click the button 5 times.
Literally, come on.
And they like every reason not to click the 5 buttons. So it's like you don't want that.
So let me ask y'all a question. This group chat, are there day traders or is it just
networking?
Yeah.
Day trading, yeah.
So are they telling me which ones to go in on when it drops to a certain level?
So we have a community chat, we have a signals chat. So the signals chat is what's giving you the information on the trainings, how to use the strategies, what time the educators are getting on, trades that the educators are getting in. Now we actually have apps so you can literally get a text message like how Twitter just hit me up and it'll tell you like this trade is about to happen in the next 5 minutes, get into it. Okay. So the community chat is more so for the networking but education. Like nobody ever talks about, hey, let's build the business. Like we probably have 1 or 2 calls a week, but for the most part it's just to keep everybody in the know about everything and then being able to support questions. Like we have a lot of the 6-figure traders, a lot of the top leaders in the organization that know how to get answers. It's kind of like customer service. This is like a frequently asked question chat. Yeah.
And the thing is we do Zoom calls. That's why y'all always see us on Zoom. We're on Zoom. We're not on Zoom.
We've been on Zoom.
Being, motivational speakers all the time. We're not on Zoom yelling at people and telling them don't keep people. We're actually teaching people the fundamentals of trading. We're teaching them how to trade. We're calling our trades out.
Proper risk management.
Proper risk management.
That's
trading
huge.
plans. You feel me?
That's huge.
Helping you get set up with everything when you first get started so you can make money in the first night. Like,
Yes.
we go so OD with it on like making sure you know everything because the people who actually take heed of it are gonna go literally like this. That's why people
super
come
successful.
in here and they start off at ground zero and I made $2,000 in my first month. You feel me? And then the next month, I'm a platinum 1,000 in a month because I got the results, I've made money, I've learned, and then
And
I
I
told
trust the
people
system.
because it's working for me.
Right.
Why would I not tell you?
Yeah.
If I just made $1,000 from my computer, why would I not tell you?
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah, I think that's the important part of how y'all here too, is because like it's so many misconceptions
So many.
about Forex, and I was one of them.
I was
And I was on your ass every fucking day. You know that.
I'm not like
People came
the
to
Forex people.
on Instagram.
But the Forex people though. Yeah. But they say a lot of people hate us. They be
They
like
hate
these
us.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Because it's the-
Stigma.
It's a bad
Yeah,
stigma.
man,
It's a
like-
bad stigma.
And it looked like from the outside looking in, it really looked like people just hitting me up to get me being a part of this pyramid scheme.
Right.
Like, oh, he looks like he got some drive. I'm gonna get him so he can help me make some money.
Like it's Avon.
No.
Yeah, like
It's more so just education, absolutely. But it's like that's why we bring people towards the information. Like I always tell people, even in my team, I said, listen, don't go into it asking for somebody to start into your team. Put them in a position to know about the information. Because all I want you to know is to be knowledgeable. You can make the decision for yourself. Because at the end of the day, I'ma still trade tonight with Maddie, and I'ma still make money. It's just, are you gonna be there with me?
and it looked like it's the way they say it too.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of people just jump in my DMs
But
like,
they young and
hey,
ignorant.
you want to make
It was
$2,000
nasty.
today?
It was so nasty.
Join my
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's disgusting.
No, they
like,
don't
bro,
understand what they're doing.
That's so
Then I
disgusting.
click their page, Forex trader, and they buy it. Oh my god,
It's
now you
fake
gotta
pages
get blocked.
too. Also, let's discuss this part
Okay,
because a lot of
I'm on me
people
today.
are they're DM'd by fake pages. I've never really DM'd anybody about this business, but I have 6 fake pages, and people come to me all the time like, "Did you mean to ask me for $2,000?" I'm like, "Bro, why in the world would I ask you for $2,000? I know you ain't even got it." Like
Her fake name is
Lisa, Donna. I got a guy's name. Like it was like a girl's picture, but his name is Edwin. I'm like, I don't know.
So you're not reaching out to people, because I get people on my Instagram too
Yeah.
that ask me, so you guys, how are you sourcing out people? Just being on the streets, people you know, like how
I'm
does that-
just giving the information. Like when I first started, I just put it on Instagram. Like,
Okay.
hey, I made $100 a day. What should I spend it on? People are asking me, how did you make $100? Or like when I was on campus, I quit my job and I was like, at the pool every day. I lived in this apartment called Campus Point, had a pool. I used to be there every day. While everybody else at work, they see me at the pool. So they're like, why in there? Maur, you work at this place, you in school. I know you're not making no more money. You quit Target last week. How are you paying bills?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And then
Okay.
once I grew my team, I wasn't, because I'm not really sociable. Like, not many people know me in Cleveland. Like, I've been here my entire life. And they be like, so how long you been here?
Somebody everywhere she goes.
Now. But he didn't know me. But you didn't know me. I knew you.
She just be like.
I know of people, but they don't know me. Like, it's people in Cleveland, they name ring bells. They're like, oh, I know her. It's her Instagram name. That was never me. So what I did was I supported other people on my team. You know people that I don't know. So once you join my team, it's like, okay, if you want to start telling people about the opportunity, I'm going to help you bring your people that you care about. Because
Gotcha.
all my people here.
That's why they call it network marketing, because like
Use your network.
Yeah, you feel me? It's my network and your network.
Right.
That's how her business is big, because it's my network and her network coming
Right.
together on the team.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
It's such a lot more people know. So.
So on an average
That
day,
makes sense.
day trading, how much would y'all say y'all make? Like, what would be our average?
On average, I like to keep consistent with my trading plans and stuff, but I say it ranges between like 500, 300, 500 a day.
mine,
That's
yeah,
100K a year.
yeah, mine's be smaller than that only because like
But I don't trade every day.
I'm not used to having this big amount of people that I gotta,
Take care of.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they looking at you like you ain't dad.
And the
like,
thing is, bro, people don't
They're
understand.
therapists and they're financial advisors.
Bro, the people look at
Like-
you so crazy when you do this, but don't understand the work you do. Like, it's been times I've looked up and be like, wow, I woke up and been on the phone with my team for so long, it's 5 o'clock, I still haven't showered. Been in the house on the phone and ain't did nothing because it's just back to back to back to back. Oh, I need you to explain the business to my cousin. Oh, I need help with this trading thing. I need help.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where the pyramid scheme thing comes back.
Well, it's not a pyramid scheme.
It's not.
Wait.
But
Let me tell you.
it's not because. But all I'm saying is, those people are gonna forever be dependent on y'all.
No.
Nah.
The thing is, they're not aware. We're giving them, I'm pretty much turning their head. Because it's like everything is already on the platform, but they just don't know where to find it because they haven't looked. So they come to me and they're like, hey, Maur, I need a trading plan. I'm like, okay, so this is the video about trading plans. Like, I'm just swiveling your head. People come in this very enabled. That's why we do so much work. Because we're the ones that's most knowledgeable about the information. And they're like, okay, you just told me you make money on Instagram, so you make me some money.
Right. Teach me.
But once they get educated themselves, then
they good, self-sufficient. They be hitting me up, Maur, I just make $2,000 a day. I'm like, well, can we go to the mall? Like, I did all this work, you know?
Like me personally, what do I call you asking me for help for a year later?
Yeah, me and Don just chop it up. Like I be at Don's house kicking it and stuff.
Bro, like.
Cause it's the service of it. Like that's what you say. You gotta build real relationships with the people and give them what they are asking for and helping them in a genuine way, which is very scary to a lot of people. Okay. Like when you come into this, you really gotta have a genuine heart. It's a lot of people that don't have genuine hearts. That's why it has a bad stigma. But when it comes to like at least our group, like everybody knows that we genuinely care, and we're gonna ask you like, what is your why? Why are you even here? Like, why are you working your job? Because a lot of times people work jobs, they sacrifice their time for money, they sacrifice their passion for money, and it's like you don't have to.
We talking about that? Hey, he knows I'm anti-job. I'm not working. Listen, I don't care what they pay.
It's a lot of people who not anti-job.
You're not about to tell me when I'm going to break.
If you're passionate about your job, cool. Like,
yeah, that's different.
I want you to do that. But if you're going to that job, because you feel like you have no other option, I'm walking you through it, and it's hard because people don't think I genuinely care. I talk to people all the time, and they're like, you just want me on the team. I'm like, bro, do you not understand? I don't have to talk to you. Like, I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to help you. I don't have to say anything to you. You can join this team. Like, the way that the affiliation is set up, I can just enroll you and say goodbye. So why do I have a group chat? Why do I call you once a week? Why do I walk you through a trading plan? Why do I ask you these questions? Because I want to show you a way to win. Like, I come from the hood. Like, the hood. Like, I know what it's like to not have anything. To come into this and see a whole bunch of black and brown people all the same age as me, I'm like, what is this?
I feel like it's a utopia.
What is this?
I literally like
positivity every day, no drama. Bro, we just rented out the Dolphin Stadium. It's 20,000 people about to go to the Dolphin Stadium. Nine times out of 10, they're African American, under the age of 25.
And then a month later, that's where Rolling Loud is going to be. So that shows
they get a
what type
financial
of
advisor.
Right.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna be no beef, no fight, no nothing. It's just gonna be a suited and booted black people talking about investing. That has never happened before.
Everybody looking good, happy to see each other.
Why would I not tell somebody? Because I'm living the dream right now. I'm living.
Y'all talking about this shit right now, but we gotta talk about the nasty behavior y'all used to have. It's changed.
Not us.
It's changed.
It's not us.
Y'all was nasty.
What nasty?
Y'all was nasty. Y'all was disgusting.
On Instagram.
But you gotta. This is what I was gonna say.
Y'all got discussed that one.
People even come to me crazy. Like people still DM me not knowing that I'm applying to 5,000.
Okay.
And I be like, that's not how you go about it. Because the thing is, like I said, I got into network marketing not knowing what this was. Like genuinely, my mentor just walked me through the phases one of my first 30 days. So I told my roommate, I actually invited my roommate and 2 friends to Atlanta, and they came to an event with me. They got signed up just because they came to the event with me. I didn't walk them through much. My mentor pretty much did everything. I got a check the next week. And Oge was like, did you get the email about your check? And I'm like, what check?
Right.
I didn't even know about a compensation plan. We ain't even got that far. So it was like, I got into the network marketing. I didn't know what I was doing. Luckily, I was like, okay, let me understand what I'm doing. How to properly talk to people. How to prospect. How to understand the business so that I can match it to whatever it is that you want to do. I had to learn. There's a lot of people in here that just see the number attached to the, okay, apply to 5,000, 225 people. I'm about to go find 225 people. Hey, you want to go make some money? Looking like scam likely because they don't realize that they're in an industry. It's a skill behind this. It's a skill.
Yeah.
They don't know.
So do y'all keep from getting people like that on y'all team? Like, 'cause you don't want them people on
Yeah, we train. That's what we do. Trainings on it. We do training.
That's why people, because you got to remember, it's all about the system. If I come in and you say I want to do this, if you say I want to go platinum 150, that's the first round. You got to get 3 people platinum 150. If you say that, I'm going to tell you the necessary steps to take so you can do it. Because some people come in here and they just say, all right, bet I might just do it. They don't have a system. They don't have somebody there. That's the personal mentor. You don't have nobody there above you saying, this is how you go about it.
This is the right way,
this is how you do it.
Right.
Mind you, as a mentor, you were the mentee one. So what I'm saying, something I've done, I got from her. She said something she done, got from him. You feel me? It's all about what's being passed down. It's not
And the biggest thing also,
Who paid
I am
the academy.
the academy itself.
The
Y'all
academy.
get tested, look at it.
Yep.
But I was also gonna touch on this because a lot of people attributing to that is that we don't have an ideal academy. We don't have a network marketing academy. This is just a trading platform that's part of network marketing. So a lot of the stuff that people are learning are solely from us. Like the only way I knew about network marketing was through my mentor, through reading books, through watching YouTube. Same way people learn trading.
So now I'm about to ask y'all this question, right? You said platinum 150, repeat 150, that's $150 a month.
Yes.
Residual, right? Got your 3 people. So see, now this where my mind goes because I'm so anti-job and self-employed. Like now I'm thinking, okay, 3 people paying $175 a month.
Or $275. It's different packages.
And I'm only getting $150 out of it?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's why you
Because
gotta go
how
on.
much work are you putting in? You're
You
not
necessarily
doing
gotta put in a lot
anything.
of work. You could put in too much work and still get the same amount of money. You feel me? I'm not saying don't neglect it, but remember, you're all you're getting paid for is just referring them to the account.
Right.
Everything we do on the side is extra. We don't get compensated for it.
But then, like you said, them people gonna call you.
They don't have, but you don't have to
They don't
answer.
necessarily have to call you.
But what's the likelihood of
Listen,
that if you really care?
My person
Exactly,
will
if you
call
really care. So you gotta understand that. And I even tell people that when I'm talking to them on the phone and they really get into it's a pyramid scheme. I'm like, bro, first of all, I only get like $25 off you getting signed up, and you're about to make thousands. So who's really winning here?
Gotcha.
My first enrollment.
Who's really
he called.
winning?
He said, I'm not calling you. He's my best friend. I'm like, okay,
Yes.
Go ahead.
Facts.
Do what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, you feel me? If I wanted to be selfish,
pay for your
I could say
subscription.
you pay for your subscription. Hope you enjoy the academy.
This
I
is like
can't do
Netflix. If you don't use, it's months that I don't use Netflix. I still pay.
Bruh,
I'm neglecting Netflix. They neglect. I am.
Okay.
Literally.
But then if they don't pay that next month, you don't get your money.
Facts. And that's totally fine with me because I'm here
That's
for
the purpose
you
of
to do
network
what
marketing.
you want to do.
Exactly. If the product that you're network marketing is not being purchased, you're not going to get compensated.
So if you don't pay that subscription, they kicking you out of that group.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get access. That's the thing. You're paying for
like,
access.
you can't
feel
watch
me? Exactly. If you don't pay for Netflix, you can't watch Good Girls. You feel me? I'm serious though.
No, but facts.
If you don't pay
'Cause
for
it's a
subscription, you
service.
don't get access.
Yeah,
And
okay.
people still be mad about that. And I be like,
But
I
the
want you to
beautiful
understand. That's why this is a business. If we don't
Right.
do business about it, and I just like you still stay in my group chat,
So-
that means you learn how to do this, and I'm paying
For,
my money.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was-
So what's holding you back from going to start your own group message? So when you get 3 people paying $275, you get that whole $275.
She answered that already.
I don't want to work. That's a job. Like I have to
Now I'm your
reliant on me.
Now I'm your
I'm
trainer.
here to
Take
not
all
work.
these
But if you record the videos, the same thing the academy.
The basics is
We're
not
going to
going
jail,
to
right?
the basics is not going to teach you how to actually trade.
Right.
People are
That's
making
why I'm
money
going
off
to
of
jail.
go live
Your
and
group family
strategy.
is so big. If I'm using I Am Academy's videos and somebody has
People did that
No, I'm
already.
saying you
I have
create your
videos
own
are
video.
Yeah,
on
but she's
YouTube.
saying she doesn't.
Exactly.
They're getting the actual trading information how we're going live.
Yeah, like
actual
YouTube is not going to give you a trader to sit
You
down,
know how to trade.
analyze the
You know
market
what
for
they do.
Oh, so then
you,
you would have to
all
go
our
out
traders
and
for
hire
you.
people that do that.
Yes.
Oh.
It's like
Like it's a lot that goes into the platform itself. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's
No.
about
Right.
the platform.
Absolutely, and I'm not passionate about
I agree
trading.
with that.
And that's another thing. I tell people, like at the end of the day, I am not passionate about trading. I'm passionate about building capital in a way that is residual or passive, and so I can build this capital so I don't have to work again. I'm setting myself up because I
So that-
literally have
exactly.
created capital that's like insurmountable for the age that I am, especially in the life that I've lived with my family. So now I can set all of us up. Now I can go get the real estate. Now I can go diversify my income because of what I'm doing right now. I'm starting a
Right.
business that's going to be everlasting. Bryce does not have to worry about somebody calling him about trading.
Facts.
Like he has literally over 200 six-figure earners in his team. They can go call somebody else.
How realistic is it to do if you are working it out?
It's very realistic. I was working a job at a time. He was working a job at a time.
It's just it's all about what do you want? Do you want it like
Again.
so, me specifically?
Gotcha.
I wanted to. So when I first came in, I said, "Come on, chairman."
Period.
I'll be a chairman.
He got that
Don't
energy
get
in the
twisted.
deal, honey.
Because
Look.
you feel me, what I see on Instagram is chairman flexing. You feel me? So it's like, all right, I'll do it. I don't care. So I said I'm going chairman, but I wanted to learn how to trade, and I had a full-time 10-hour shift a day job. So what I was doing was putting in overtime my whole life, going to work. As soon as I get off work, I'm going straight to the Forex. I'm trading. I'm helping with my team. You feel me? I'm doing everything to the point where my nights wouldn't end until about 3 or 4. You have to put in that work. And the reason why I had to end up quitting my job specifically was because I said I couldn't put in all this work while I'm still going to work. So I said, which one you want? You want to make the regular $17 an hour, or you want to put your all into this where there's potentially $9 million attached to it. You can further learn the skill, more, and you don't got to work no more. So I chose the other one. You feel me? So it's all about what you want to do. There's people.
And what's more prominent in your life?
Because you was losing money at first. From quitting your job.
I was missing out.
You was missing out. Yeah.
But think about this. This is what I tell people when it comes to when they do have a job. It's like I said, if it's not your passion, it's whatever is most prominent in your life that's gonna be the most important. So at a time when you're coming into the business, your job is the most prominent because that's what dictates how much you spend, house, car, time. Everything is revolved around the job. So it's very hard to say quit your job when everything's banking on it. So what we do is we get you self-sufficient. We start diversifying your income. We start, use that check instead of going out today. Let's go ahead and do this. Instead of, spending your time there, let's go sacrifice it right now so that we can start prioritizing the investing and prioritizing this income so that it's more prominent and it's giving you more income so that if the job was to be alleviated, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
So to the people that's watching, that may want to sign up to be on your team, how much money would y'all tell them to save up before beginning to trade? Because I'm almost 100% y'all gonna get some people off of this. Those people gonna watch, hear the information. You
It's a lot of information. It was a lot of shit.
It was definitely convincing.
I would say with the elite package at least, I know that you're getting a lot of different incomes. So I would say starting out, if you just want to get started and not really have to worry about too much, I would say 3 itself. And then I would say comfortably put $100 to $300 up to start with your actual account.
That's what I'm saying, to trade.
Yes, to trade with.
So realistically, that $300 could turn into what for them in a week?
It depends, because we're gonna diversify.
On the medium scale.
Okay, so this is what I'm telling you. It depends on where we put it at.
Right.
Because with the elite package, you have the digital currencies, you have cryptocurrency. HFX, regular forex.
Is that what you did?
I do all of them.
You went the elite package?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. An extra $100 because you gotta think. If I do regular HFX, it's $235. If I add $100, I get 2 more incomes.
Yes.
Like,
2 more income.
yeah, because you're making money from regular forex trading, HFX trading, and PCX trading, which is digital currency. So you got 3 diversified out of 1 market.
Yes.
It's complex, bro. But
And all the experts are doing the trading for you.
Yes.
Yes.
They're telling me how to
you
set
what
up
to do.
everything, bro. Literally. You want me to put my
So I
money
can
where?
just open
Right
my
now?
computer up,
Right.
I wake up.
wait for my
Listen.
phone to ring,
Yes.
and press a button to make my money.
Yes.
Bro, my
Literally.
daily my life is I wake up now. I should have an alarm. I don't.
I don't know either. You talking to your
Like
mental.
10?
Let's be real.
Oh, bro, like
Alright,
10.
comfortably wakes up 9:30.
I know for a fact there's a session at 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning, 12. And then after that, if I wanted to, I could use the other products that I paid for to trade for the rest of the day. I'm not going to do that. But then the sessions pick right back up at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Yes.
We trade. There's
You have
access
sessions to
all
make-
day.
Oh, the
Market is
market
24
don't
hours.
close?
Yeah.
market-
And
yeah,
the
the market
educators
don't
are
close.
24 hours.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Okay.
You got somebody right by your side every hour on that. But
That's why this is able to work for anybody. The purpose of the academy is for people that are like millennials, right? To make money on the go. So if I want to learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market, like we were just talking about today. Let's say I'm tripping, you feel me? I'm in Atlanta and I got something going on and I need to pull out, I need to make some money real quick. So I can literally put my money in the foreign exchange market, make the $100 I need to make, pull it out and then go spend it all in the same day.
Gotcha.
So I can make money while I'm on the go.
it takes
car.
minutes, withdraw, and see your cash and 100% spend. Yeah, so I would say comfortably, I'd say anywhere between 100 and 300, but I don't want that to be, because a lot of times people are very
Take
insecure
that.
about the money
Yeah.
that they have and they feel like they can't trade. For me, I started with $50.
Literally.
Started with 50.
I started
And what
with
you made in your first week?
My first week, I turned that 50 to like 200, 300. But all I remember is the end of the month I had 2,000. So they just, like I had a trading plan, they said make this amount every day and then it was 2,000.
I remember what happened to me. When I started, I lost my first trade. First trade I got in, I lost it. And the thing was, like I said, I came here and said I'm going charity. So I was like, we gonna get back in the next one. Let's go. So I get into the next one and I win. But after my first week, I was turning $70 into like $140. So I was like, all right, I've made money.
Right.
Now it's time for me to really learn. You feel me?
Exactly.
And then that's when I started learning. And then like you can make money, but then once you learn, that's when everything breaks
Doors
open
open.
and it's
Yeah.
just good now. Cause like I tell everybody, if you can't, you know how you go to sleep and you wake up in the middle of the morning, middle of the night, like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. If you can't open a laptop and go make some money after that, cause you can't go back to sleep. You can't open a laptop and go make some money if you don't know how to trade. Cause it ain't no sessions on right now. It's 5, 6 in the morning. Ain't no sessions on. So if you can't go make no money by
Cash trap
yourself,
is there.
nobody knows.
The strategy is there, 85% accurate. I gotta know how to work it.
Everything. All you gotta do is just, it's this point, it's an arrow. You feel me?
Hello, let's talk about colors.
You got a green button, then you press the green button, the market goes up. Press the red button, the market goes down. Now it's a platform that it has the red button that is the arrow. It's gonna pop up on the screen. Once you see that, you go to where you trade, your trading account, press the red button, and you just wait.
It's literally connecting colors. It's like red button, red button, red button, green button.
Oh yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming on and
Thank
teaching
you.
other people.
I'm so excited. I love, bro. This is so amazing
this is-
because I need this. I love perspectives. I wanna get people aware of what's going on. Like I don't care if you sign up, but I love to understand how do I get you closer to the understanding part. I want to understand you, and we can understand each other.
And we appreciate y'all for coming on Voice of the Podcast. Go ahead and tell the people where they can find y'all at.
So my Instagram is millie.maur, MILLY.MAUR, millionaire. You know what's up.
And then mine is Don Jordan _ literally just that. That's on Instagram. I'm not on really Twitter.
Hey, the truth about Forex. Tap into this episode because they was dropping gems.
24 hours is how I think. Learning really is the difference in patience and forced to wait. When you patient, know it's coming, the other it maybe ain't. I'd be lying if I said it was easy to be myself. All the weight I gotta hold, I won't put it on no one else. It's some demons I defeated, but still affecting my health. I just keep it bottled up and I pray that don't make me melt. Royalty is something that I was given right from the jump. Crown passed from a woman who did it all by herself.